Hello, two heads up here, and welcome to a low level, quite low level, range training guide from 1 to 40, all the way from 1 to 40. So, if you're level 1 range, most likely you're a low combat level player. Not necessarily, but most likely. And you should have done the Stronghold of Security. And to start off range, you're going to need a little bit of cash to start off with. So you've got 10K from the Stronghold of Security. You're like, okay, I got one range, what can I use? I can use, oak bow, I can use a crossbow. I'm really strapped for cash, so I really just got to buy what I can afford. Varrock is a great place. I'm at Varrock Center right now. Varrock is a great place to buy range supplies at level 1 through 40. So, go to the range shop. Got all these bows here. So your best bet, really, is to either, if you can't afford iron knives, this is the place to go. You can buy a crossbow for 70 gold, that's nothing. If you don't have a training short bow, you can buy a regular short bow. You're going to want to use a short bow instead of a long bow, because a short bow is much faster than a long bow with the same accuracy, just about. You can buy bronze arrows, a few bronze arrows for nothing. And you can buy bronze bolts also. Unlike arrows, you can buy all the bronze bolts in the shop and they'll stay. They'll stay at 1 gold each. So using bronze bolts, this is what I did. I used bronze bolts to 40. Not a bad way to train at all. But I eventually upgraded. I used bronze bolts to like level 28 or so. But then I upgraded to arrows and iron knives. Alright, so you got your short bow. Now, when you reach level 20, for future reference, this armor shop right next to the range shop actually sells studded armor, which you can wield at 20 range, which is a lot better than regular leather armor. Alright, so you got your range stuff. Let's head to Lumbridge. You spent, maybe 500 coins or so on a few arrows. To buy 100, it's going to cost you a little bit more. But to buy a ton of bronze bolts is going to cost you. I could have bought all 400 bronze bolts in that shop and still have had, plenty of money left. Alright, so before we get started on cows, you can either start killing cows now, tan the hides, and craft your own leather parts. And get some crafting levels. So, if you haven't done this quest, you need to pay 5 gold to get through here. So to make full leather, let's look at armor. To make full leather, you need 18 crafting, which may take you a little while. You may not be willing to do that. So what you can do instead is you can go to a high population world. Maybe you can go to World 1, World 330, whatever. And you can go to the general store up here. And on high pop worlds, I guarantee you that this general store will have a bunch of leather parts crafted and sold here from players. So, if you don't want to do that, if you want to make your own leather armor and get the crafting levels, which you will need for quests later on, you can buy your needle and your thread here, everything you need. So you buy your needle and thread. I'll go ahead and do that now, actually. And then you can tan the hides you get at this leather shop, this tanning shop back here. Right in here. So you can make hard leather bodies at, let's see, what level can you make those? Is it level, geesh, is that level 20 something? It's got to be level, no, that's not right. It's got to be level 15 or something. Let's see. 28, okay. Oh, sorry, it's 10 gold to get through this gate. So if you do the Prince Ali quest, you can go there without having gold. So you keep a little bit of gold in your inventory anyways, so you can tan the hides. So I'm at cows that have 8 health, which is a great level to train on when you're low. And so this is what the crossbow is like with rapid. You want to bring a little bit of food. So if you have any shrimp or anything from fishing or whatever. So you can pick up the cowhides. Cowhides are worth at least 200 each. I don't know the current price now. They're probably 250, maybe even 300 each. This is the speed of the crossbow. Now I have 94 range, so I'm going to be hitting a lot harder. But still, the point stands. So this is why people like using a short bow. It's much faster than the crossbow. It's great, but it's a lot more expensive too, especially if you're a low-level player and you're strapped for cast. So, pick up your arrows back, pick up the hides. Okay, kill one more. Looks like there's a rare spawn here. Alright, so you got some hides. Actually, I'm going to get a few more. Make sure I have enough. Alright, so you got some hides. Take them to the tanning shop and you can make your leather armor. And so once you reach level, I believe it's either 25 or 35, and you get 31 wood cutting. Alright, so you can tan all your hides. And you can pretty much, once you finally have the crafting level from making a bunch of gloves or boots or whatever, you can make pretty much everything you need. And yeah, I think that's everything. And then you're good to go. Then you got a little bit of defense and range bonuses. Cows don't hit very often, but they do hit. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. You pretty much gotta grind it out, pick up the hides for cash or for crafting experience, and keep it up. You gotta do this. It's really the best to do this until you're level 35 or so. Once again, you can go to Varrock to buy your studded armor. You don't have to get that 41 crafting level to make it. You can buy it in Varrock. Otherwise, thanks again for watching. Hope this helped you guys out, and more higher level range guides are to come.